Okay, roll tape, please, Meg.
Rolling.
Okay, rolling up. 5.
Steady, Mark.
At speed.
Action.
Yeah, just drop us here, will you, Bing? I mean, Mr. Crosby. Thanks for the list, Bing. Very good of you.
No trouble at all. Here we are, girls. Home at last, all shipshape.
See you later, then? Yeah, see you later. Me and Kate will do a tour of the houses, so we leave the shops to you and Bev.
Fine with us.
Okay. See ya. See ya. God, for a minute then I thought that Captain Mannering was going to invite us to one of his BLRA meetings. Small mercies, eh? Right, we're back to work. Am I going to start on number 10?
Yeah, you may as well. I've heard that Jimmy's redecorated and I haven't brought my sunglasses.
Oh, thanks. So you leave it to me. Oh, don't be skiving.
As if.
Now, while they set up for the next shot, it's my job to act as tour guide for the Brookside backstage tour. Now, this is number 10 Brookside Close. And as you can see from the tasteful decor, this is where Jimmy Corkill lives. Before that, some called it the House of Horrors because of its grisly past. And it's certainly got the world's most famous patio. I'm glad Katie doesn't have to live here.
This dirty, great big hole. Looks like you're trying to dig your way through to Australia.
Not quite.
Unless it's a tunnel, eh? So your mum can't see you sneaking off with the lads next door.
No, it's only going to be a pond, I'm afraid.
What for? Killer whales? It's a bit deep, isn't it?
Whoa.
You'd only have to go about 2 feet down.
Well, I was reading up about it, and it said that if you want to keep fish in the winter, it has to be deep. Really deep, because of the frost.
Oh.
You see, if it wasn't deep enough and it got cold, well, the fish would get frozen into the ice, wouldn't they?
Right. Well, I could do it widening out, though, couldn't it? Tell you what, you go make us a cup of tea and I'll start digging.
No, it's okay.
You're all right. I'm on my dinner break.
First thing everybody says when they walk into a Brookside house is, aren't they small, or is it true that they're real? Well, they're definitely real. Nothing is shot in studios where there's no ceilings or shaky walls. They've even got hot and cold running water. And food in the cupboards. It all helps add to the realism of the drama of Brookside. And when there's cooking to be done, well, it's all for real. And over the years, just like a real house, changes are made, residents come and go, and so do walls. Like this here. There used to be a wall here dividing the lounge from the kitchen.
He's a right plank, that guy. Him next door. He's looking at the cookers again.
Oh, he's harmless.
But then Barry Grant came along, got involved with Petra, and so, no wall.
I better be going.
Said that half an hour ago.
Are you safe with him, Petra? I hope not. I'm only joking. Just remember there's a lot of nosy people about.
Then Billy Corkill moved in. Him and his brother Jimmy also had a hand in making a few changes to the place. Like when Billy decided to convert the garage into an extension. And Jimmy turns up, sledgehammer in hand.
Hey, trace to us a bit, will you, kid?
What do you think I am, then?
No! Oh, you pillar!
All right. Aye, someone's been working hard.
All right, Billy, mate, how's it going?
And here we are, in the extension. True to form, of course, it was built with more than a little help from Jimmy.
Billy, have you worked out what you're doing with them bricks yet?
Knock off, Jesus Christ.
All right, kid. How's this your architect?
Oh, no, Could have guessed it, couldn't I, you crooked little get?
Jimmy Corkill. Pleased to meet you. It's my big brother's too pig ignorant.
Off the back of a bloody lorry.
But the extension nearly got Billy into trouble with the council because they discovered he didn't have any planning permission.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
This is the Corkills, isn't it?
Number 10, yeah. Mr. Corkill.
Thought so. Is your tone, you know?
I shouldn't think so, love. His car's using the driver for years.
Yeah, can I help you, mate?
Mr. Corkill.
That's right, yeah.
Evans, from the council.
I didn't think you were in, Billy. Where's your car?
It's in the garage. Do you want to have a look?
What for?
It's about planning permission, see?
Oh.
I've not got time to waste.
Yeah, well, everyone knows I've got a garage, don't they?
Oh, yes, yeah, it's a lovely garage.
Yeah, but it's specially done up. I take pride in it.
It's beautiful.
There's no need for this.
Oh, nothing's too good for Billy's car.
There you go. That do you?
It's even got lino.
Yeah, well, he's very proud of his garage, Mr. Corkill.
Yeah. I love my car.
But it's not the garage I've come to see about.
What have you come for, then?
That.
And of course, this was also the final resting place for Trevor Jordache before he became the foundations of the patio.
1, 2, 3.
Should we put him on the bed?
Why? He's fine where he is.
Right, we better get out for the next scene. Where's everyone gone? It's not just the houses that are real, it's everything else like the gardens. And it's the gardener's job to make sure that each garden reflects the residents of each house. They have to make sure we have daffodils 2 months before everybody else, and when it comes to growing weeds, they're real champions.
There you go, boss. All finished.
Yeah, Jimmy. Got a little present for you.
You what?
Don't say I don't give you nothing.
You are joking, aren't you?
Does it look as if I'm laughing?
Listen, I'm knackered. Look at the state of me. Look at me kecks. These are me busy kecks. They're ruined, these.
Tough. And after you finish this lot, you can put this lot in round the back.
What do you want for your dinner?
Anything?
Baked beans, soup, cheese?
Anything?
Right, baked beans then.
I prefer soup.
Bloody hell. Where's the garden gone?
What do you think?
Oh, yeah, it's lovely. It really is. The little ponds and everything.
Yeah.
Looks like something else in one of those posh magazines.
Hey, and just think, not that long ago, this was the scene of a murder investigation.
Whereabouts did they find him?
This little pond marks the very spot.
Oh, God! Oh, it gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
Now, Jimmy Corkill thought it'd be a good idea to mark Trevor's grave with a pond. Very tastefully. Oh, and no, we didn't use Trevor's hand, but it was real. We actually used an extra who had to lie down and have his arm buried. We even sent him to makeup. Oh, I can still remember that scene where poor Simba had to dig up that body. Unfortunately, the gardener's way took a bit of a bashing when Billy Corkill went on the rampage.
Billy!
Come on! Come on, I'm only a dough-light!
And a big part of their job over the years has been to dig holes, loads of them, as and when the story needs it. Like the time when Sinbad, the window cleaner, had a dodgy TV set to dispose of in this very garden, unaware that across the close there was an armed siege. And, of course, both gardens got dug up, leading to a very unpleasant time for Sinbad and Mandy.
Come and have a look at this, Carl. It's got bigger. Do you reckon it's a broken drain or what?
Don't know. Might be an underground spring or something.
It's 10 times worse than it was. There'll be a flight of ducks on it next.
Oh, that puddle's still there.
Yeah. Only now it's a pond.
All right, I'll take a proper look at it when I get home from work.
Oh, it'll be dark by then, and you'll be saying you can't see to do anything. I know you too well.
Aye, aye. Looks like we've struck gold.
Nice
Oh,
one.
it could be anything. Look, don't get involved, Ed. Come on, out.
Ah, it's all right, I'm there now.
Come on, Ed. Pull it up.
Ah!
What?
Eddie!
What? What is it? What is it?
It's a hand.
What? No.
Now that hole we did actually dig in the Jordash's back garden, but when the writers came up with the idea of a massive hole suddenly appearing in the middle of the close, there was no way we could dig up the real road. So we cheated. Watch this and see if you can spot how.
Stop panicking, will you? All we've got to do is let them in.
When they turn up,
They said they'd be here for 9.
what they said.
I don't know how you managed to get yourself so wound up. It's our furniture that's being delivered, not a 10-megaton bomb. My God!
These road repairs in my head. Oh! Did you spot the join? Now, Annabelle's mum, she didn't fall into a hole here. She actually fell into a hole we dug in the Jordash's back garden. Then we edited that into real shots of the close. So how did we get a car to disappear into a hole in the road? We built a huge platform 3 foot high to cover the entire close. This was painted to look like a road and a hole cut in it. There you go. Easy once you know our way.
And of course, when it came to Damon Grant's funeral, rather than travel out to a real location and use a real graveside, we dug it right here.
May he rest in peace. Amen.
Well, still can't find Alex. No wonder Jackie moved out when Bev moved in. Bev certainly put her mark on the place.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Tony, get out here.
The bloody hell was that? Jackie, what are you doing?
No, what are you doing? Why have you done this with that slag?
Hey, now, just a
Well,
minute.
that's what she is, a
What's
slag.
up?
Have you seen this? That is supposed to be our dad.
Bev, are you sure you want to get rid of all that? There's some good stuff there.
The only thing I want to keep is that piano. Should look quite trendy with a coat of white gloss.
When a new character moves in, all the props and furniture are bought with just that family in mind. Things are added as the story develops to help give a real feeling of a family living there with all their ups and downs. I can still remember poor Max Farnham's face when the Clampeter arrived as his next-door neighbours. The place would never be the same again.
Oh, my God.
What's going on?
Squatters?
Oh, my good God.
Oh, I was really glad when Jackie moved into her own flat. But her dad, Ron, still kept up the feud with the Farnhams. But once he went just a little bit too far, and up went the Great Wall of Brookside.
Ron, it's madness.
It's good, though, isn't it?
It's an eyesore.
Why?
Well, you haven't had permission to put it up in the first place. And Max Farnham will know about all those kind of regulations. You're wasting your time and effort, Ron.
permission to put a fence up on my own land.
You sound like Glenn Ford. Ron, this is Brookside Close, not Texas.
Hey, Maxie! Can you see that, Maxie, lad, eh? Good, eh? Tell you what, I'll rig you up a couple of spotlights. That way you'll be able to get a really nice view of it out of your bedroom windows. All night.
I wonder if it's deep enough to drown him in.
Well, as Max and Patricia are out today, I think we can go and have a little nose inside.
The wall of you open it to show the way that the twist out.
In the bedroom.
That sounds all right.
Good afternoon. Makes sense. I didn't know.
Although all of the walls of the houses are solid and immovable, we sometimes have to use a few tricks of the trade, like in here, for example.
I'm really sorry about the baby. There's plenty of time, though. Well, we could arrange for an abortion immediately.
Too soon to talk about that. It's like I said, nothing's been confirmed.
Although you, the viewer, only get to see Max and Patricia in this scene, we also have to fit in a camera, sound equipment, lights and the crew, so things can get a little bit cramped.
Today, when I came home, I had every good intention, but when it came down to it, I just couldn't cope. I panicked.
And so, to give us a bit more space, we take out the wardrobe, which conveniently connects the two rooms. But of course, so as not to give the game away, we must remember to put the wardrobe back.
And that trick was especially useful in this, the smallest of the Brookside houses, Jean and David Crosby's bungalow.
This is your favourite bit, listen. So much music we've shared, haven't we? What about all those old 50s songs? Johnny Ray, remember? You were distinctly enamoured with Mr. Ray, weren't you? All that sobbing and crying.
Now, when David Crosby had to make this very sensitive confession to poor old Jean, what the viewer didn't see was that the double bed was actually a single. And once again, the disappearing wardrobes came in very useful. And the same trick was used in all those scenes when Bing wanted to find out what was in Rachel's letters.
What are you doing? What are you doing looking through my things? You've been spying on me, snooping on my
No,
things.
Rachel,
Give me
believe me, I
that.
wasn't spying, love. I just wanted to see what they were, that's all.
I just caught him snooping through my things.
Oh, I'm sure David wasn't.
This has got nothing to do with you. They're private. They're all I've got left of my dad.
Yes.
No, will you just please leave my things alone.
Before Bing and Jean lived here, do you remember Harry Cross and his gnomes?
The gnomes, they've gone. There they are. Oh. I recognise that one. Harry only painted him up yesterday.
Who's behind this, then?
I've no idea.
I'm going to sort this out for you, Edna.
No, leave it. We'll just take them back.
Well, why should you? It's up to them responsible.
Oh, no, if Harry comes home from the barber's, well, he's got a weak heart, you know.
Now, Trevor Jordash wasn't the first Trevor to be threatened with a knife in Brookside. First, there was Sinbad's turkey. Trevor?
I've done my bit. A fresh turkey, free range as promised. All you've got to do is pay me the balance. A fiver, and it's yours to kill.
Do you think you can get an old soldier with that one? Ralph, get the carving knife out.
But what about the fiver?
Here. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. You want to get a plaster on that?
We haven't got any, I've looked.
Told you the knife was sharp. It's rather.
And next door to the bungalow, the biggest house on the close, number 5. Now this is somewhere very familiar to me because this is where Katie lived.
All right, all right. Are you looking for bumper Scully gloves?
Hang on. I've used them before.
What's that? Yeah. Cheers, Katie.
Katie,
Hmm?
the bread.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah.
You promised me.
I know, love, I know. I'm sorry.
You promised me.
Oh, darling, please, I won't let you.
Oh, look. Hey, what's going on? Your mum's leaving. Leaving? What do you mean leaving?
Tell her not to go.
Mum, look, I won't spoil your wedding if I'll just slip out quietly. Nobody will notice.
Well, me dad will notice.
Sammy, no!
But after the family moved out, Katie stayed and unfortunately met Simple Simon.
Vigil's over, Kate.
Starving.
I'll bring you some food. It's time for us now.
Will you be upstairs while everyone's down here eating?
Everyone knows you're the chosen one tonight. They'll be praying for us.
No!
Leave it, I say.
You're mad! This is all mad!
Kate.
And things ended with a bang.
Right, I've set it. Come on, quick. Get upstairs and untie him. We've got half an hour to get away. What are you doing?
We're letting you go. We've got to get out of here.
You pair of dickheads!
Now that was done using powerful air cannons, lots of paper and false windows. But after all that drama, let's go meet the man who created Brookside, Phil Redmond.
I decided to create Brookside because I'd stood around so many television studios which are really like dead atmospheres. The studios are just sort of air-conditioned boxes, soundproof. And you know when you get into a very dramatic moment in a studio because it goes very, very quiet, you know.
Yeah.
But everybody always wanted to be on location for the reality of it, you know, like the noise and you know, the excitement, the fact that you could slam doors and the walls didn't wobble and things like that, you know. So that's what I was trying to get to. And I thought by building real houses, we'd actually have the best of both worlds. We'd have the excitement and the vibrancy of live location, but at the same time, they'd all be under our control.
Are there any disadvantages, though?
Well, I think they're the same disadvantages that when you're at a real location. I mean, you've got to watch out for things like, you know, the aeroplanes going over, the ice cream man who always comes in the middle of the scene and things like that. It might be raining when you don't want it to be raining, sunny when you don't want it to be sunny, you know, snowing when you don't want it to be snow. But I think the advantages far outweigh, you know, I mean, that sense of reality and the fact that it is under our control all the time. There's more advantages than there are disadvantages.
So how many people does it take to make Brookside?
Oh, about 200, really.
Does that include all the actors?
Yeah, there's about 120 full-time staff, and then when you add in all the actors and the writers and freelance staff, there's about 200. And then on top of that, there's actually about another kind of 100 people who just, like, you know, supply the company or come in for occasional parts and things like that. So there's probably overall about 300 people every year.
So is this always going to be called Brookside?
No, it was going to be called Meadowcroft, you know, which is a great, it's a great kind of builder's, you know, the sort of pastoral name for a housing estate. But the channel had another programme in called Meadowlark, which was an established character from a stage play in the West End. And they asked me would I consider changing the name of the programme, and I looked out of my office window up there and saw the brook running along. I thought, well, what about Brookside, you know, so that was it.
Right. So what's your favourite memories from the past 14 years?
I suppose it's when we cast Katie, really, you know.
Oh, yeah,
I think that was the, you know,
that was the best bit,
I know it's It's difficult for me to
lots,
pick,
yeah.
you know, to pick one. I mean, there's things that I can remember. The very first early shoots, you know, and Gavin and Petra Taylor had the cookers outside, you know, and all those cookers on the lawn. I used to give terrible continuity problems. I liked when Heather and Roger, you know, split up and Heather threw Roger out because I wrote the 4 scripts and I covered that thing in 4 days. I wrote 4 scripts in 4 days, you know.
Yes, of course I love you. You know I do. No. Look, I'll call you back later. All right, bye-bye.
You sod! Think I'm paranoid, do you? All in my mind, was it?
Matter?
I'm after you after that bloody operation of yours.
Calm
you
down.
Get out, Roger, just get out! Go on, go to Diane! And while you're at it, you take your bloody work with you!
I like all the young stories, all the young characters, all our various young characters that we've brought in, you know, because I like doing all that kind of mischief and things like that. Remember that time Tony Dixon, they dragged a great big tree onto the close.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
I
and they
remember.
filled the whole close with the tree and things like that.
Yeah, we done it! Yes. You were right, the lamppost out, we did it! Told you we could get it here.
I didn't think that we could do it. Now I know that I've got muscles like the divvies on baby.
Now we've got it here, what are we going to do with it?
Then the bigger stories like, you know, Sheila Grant's rape, you know, the breast cancer with Patricia, you know. I liked all the stuff with Katie and Frank, you know. And you remember when he used to talk about his dad and they went to see his grave and all that. I mean, that's actually one of my favourite scenes, actually, when, you know, Katie's sitting talking to her dad and he's telling her about the Japanese and the wars and all that kind of thing. So.
They're not exactly the nicest of people.
Is that why you won't let us buy anything Japanese for the house?
Plenty of other countries to buy from, love. You don't need my bit of money.
Well, why only us? All my mates have got Japanese things.
That's just me, I suppose. I never fought in a war alongside my dad. So I suppose that's my little war, isn't it?
Oh. So what are you doing now?
I'm just checking everything for safety. Like to do me bit.
Oh, looks a bit technical to me.
But this is where they plug the cameras and microphones in. Every house has got one. Everything's cabled underground and connected up to one of the houses we don't see much of on screen. And this is the reason why. The first floor of this house contains the gallery and the recording machines. Not much room for people to live here, is there? And downstairs we have wardrobe, makeup, and the changing rooms.
So, what do you think of this then?
I don't know really, it's not really you.
It's better than what you're with. Excuse me, do you mind?
Yeah, some places are definitely out of bounds.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, why don't you go and find Sarah and John? I'm sure they'll look after you. Because I think it's about time we had a rest, don't you?
Certainly is.
Action, Sarah.
Now, what I want to know is why do we never see who lives here at number 4?
That's because we've got to have somewhere to eat, my dear. It's a staff canteen.
You full now, then?
Yes, it was lovely.
Ready to face the afternoon?
You should have had some of that soup. It was gorgeous.
Well, you see, I prefer to have about 18 bars of chocolate at lunchtime rather than a healthy meal.
No, sooner you than me, my dear. I have to preserve my shape. That's what
And
comes
lovely
of being a
you look as well.
geriatric sex symbol.
Right, I am off to the shops for a look around there. You going to come with me?
No. I've got a few things to do round here, I think.
Fair enough, then. See you later.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
How did
did you get there?
The magic of television, Sarah, my dear. Come on, I think I'll join you for a little shufty round the shops.
Now, the shops arrived here before myself and before John. Why did you decide to build them?
Because we wanted to broaden the base of the characters. And, well, I think after managing for 8 years with just a post box on the close where people met, when we went from 2 to 3 nights a week, we needed a broader base to bring more characters in, because we had an extra 50% of the output of the programme. So the shop seemed to be a logical idea, just round the corner with the link.
Oh, about the celebrity, did you cancel her?
Hey, I never said I had a well-known celebrity, did I? All I said was I had a very special lady to open the shop, right?
Yeah.
Well, she's been here all the time.
I think that's actually where I just handed it over to you, didn't I? Or, what was your first thing when the shops came in?
It was actually, yeah. I was I came in to bridge the gap between the close and the shops. And I remember it's an easy number to remember because it was episode 1000, and we decided to do something quite spectacular to open up the shops. And it happened over there, just above the telephone box. It was Barry Grant and the murder of Sue and Danny.
God, did you see that? I was terrified.
When the episode was transmitted, what the viewers thought they saw was Sue, Danny and Barry at the top of a 30-foot scaffold tower.
Oh, did you see him? I thought he was going to run over the edge.
But for one of the shots, Sue and Danny were actually only 6 foot off the ground.
Well, did he say something? He could have been killed. Oh, come on, look. Can't you take some notice of my side of it for once? Look, I know I've upset you, but it's not my problem, it's yours. You're the one who's all mixed up. What are you going to do? Oh, will you stop? Look, I'm on the edge here. Will you stop? Will you stop?
What did we stop for? That was just going well, Dad.
Emergency, which service, please? Hello? Emergency, which service, please?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty big area behind here. I mean, what was there before? No, it was a college of education.
Old, yeah. As I say, it's just the old science block.
Yes.
We just plonked the shops on. And it used to actually just look like the other one back there, you know, but it fell quite neatly into where all each divide or the structural beams fell quite nicely into a shop unit.
So, what's your memories like? Can you remember, Sarah, the first time you appeared at the shops?
My first trip to the shops, I was going for a job interview as a barmaid in Lalluth, and Jimmy Corkill interviewed me, and I was all over him like a rash because I wanted to get this job, and it was all, you know, tiny short skirts and low blouses, and it was just about the first thing I'd filmed for the programme, and I was petrified. I can remember these huge heels, and I couldn't walk in them, my knees were going, and I just sat in Lalluth completely petrified and completely in shock because, I mean, as with all of these shops, they're so much smaller when you see them than how they appear on television. I mean, Lalluth is about the size of my bathroom in reality. I mean, it's...
Jimmy, you need a minute?
An interview in here?
Yeah, well, it's important.
Hang on a minute, will you, Beth?
My first trip, I remember, was being brought along to show the shops by, I can't even remember exactly who it was, but probably by Patricia, and meeting Ron Dixon, introducing myself as David Crosby, and he said, oh, straight away, I bet they call you Bing. And I said, how did you guess?
Business call, is it?
No. Oh? This is David, Patricia's father. Their parents are staying over a few days.
Oh, how do you do? Pleased to meet you. I'm Ron Dixon. I'm Maxie's next-door neighbour.
Ah, David Crosby.
Bet your mates call you Bing, don't they?
And that was the start of the Bing.
As we all know, with television, compromises sometimes have to be made, and often the pressure's on the actor when things aren't going too well.
Well, I do remember one case that we had just behind us here, in the Trading Post with Ron Dixon. We had a scene of 3 minutes, 25 seconds. I remember that distinctly. And it was extremely complicated. Very complicated, with lots of movement. And poor Al Vince had to do about 27 bits of business of filling up baskets with merchandise and writing out prices and goodness knows what. And we were backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And we did it in one shot. And we didn't stop once. And they bought the shot.
Any bed in particular?
No, not exactly. Well, there is this woman from the club, Audrey Manners, and I've got rather friendly with her over the weeks, and, well, I did confide my situation to her.
And?
Well, I think she's taken a bit of a shine to me.
What makes you say that?
She did offer to help me out, in the biblical sense of the phrase.
You dirty old dog.
Well, nothing's happened.
No, but you fancied it, though, didn't you?
But more out of curiosity than
to see if you could still perform.
Is this shoddy brickwork, or is it here for a purpose?
Oh, it's a very devious shot we wanted. When Jimmy Corkle was squatting in his Cowboy Cuts bargain store, Barry Grant decided to blow the place up. And we wanted to get a camera as close to the flames as possible without putting anyone at too much risk. So we drilled a hole in the wall here and inserted a mini cam in there. And so you'll see it on when the episode went out, that the flames actually came out this far and engulfed the camera. So it looked quite spectacular.
But wasn't there some technical problem with it or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, you plan stunts to the finest detail, but some things still go wrong that you're not expecting. And a gas canister was supposed to be ejected through the window towards the camera, and it was supposed to land around this area. But I think the springs were a bit too strong, because it actually carried on and hit the camera. The cameraman had to dive out the way. And again, if you watch the shot very closely, you'll see the canister just about to hit the camera.
You'll hear a screaming cameraman.
That's right.
Brilliant. Can I buy that little top then off you? Yeah, and what about Alex? Is he coming along? No, why? What happened? You're joking. Really? Oh, that'd be brilliant. Oh, that's really good of his working there, yeah. Well, perhaps we can pop in the way.
Hey, look, can you hurry up? I've got an important phone call to make here.
Oh, listen, I'm going to have to go. Some blokes really bugging me, OK?
Thanks very much. Oh, hello, yeah. Fire brigade, please.
So that's how they did it. Clever stuff, eh?
But it's not the only time that Brookie's gone down a bomb.
Yeah, they've had some amazing sequences involving stunts and explosions.
And fires where I had to do a lot of screaming.
Is anyone in there? Is anyone in there? Jackie, is that you? Jackie.
Because we use so many real buildings and sets, the characters are often seen moving around a lot, as we have no restrictions like a studio. So we use this, the Steadicam. It's a balanced weighted support for the camera which gives a smooth flowing action without the restriction of tracks, and it can follow the actor wherever he or she goes, which, if you're not careful, can make you extremely dizzy, but can make out for some very exciting shots.
Hey! Hey! I loved you, you...
Don't you see what all this lesbianism stuff is about?
I don't believe I'm hearing this. I don't actually want to.
You're going around with these people. Margaret, Chris, now Viv, but that's not you. That's not the real you.
Mum, I am what I am and you have to accept that. I thought you had.
Well, I tried. I really did, love, but it seemed wrong because you're not really a lesbian. This is just a reaction to what your father did.
No, it's not.
I can understand that. Any mother could. I mean, he raped you. He made you hate men.
I don't hate men.
Any girl would be put off men after what you went through, but this thing is unnatural.
How can you say that? My feelings are the most natural I've ever known.
It's not just about feelings, Beth. It's about what you do physically.
I don't do anything I'm ashamed of.
Beth, it's a phase.
No, it's not a phase. I can't explain what makes me feel this way. I just do. Maybe it's always been there deep down. I don't know. I just know that I'm happy being what I am.
Look, once this is all over and you've cleared things out of your mind, your relationships, you'll find proper love.
You're not listening. I don't want to go out with boys and pretend just to make you feel good. I feel content with myself. And for once in my life, I'm not fighting against it. I'm a lesbian and you have to accept that. I want you to love me whatever I am.
I'll never accept it. All I wanted was a normal family, and what do I get? A husband who sleeps with his daughters and a daughter who sleeps with other women.
What do I get? A mother who sleeps with a man for money.
Thanks, I needed to hear that.
Do you think I need to hear that my mum doesn't accept me for what I really am?
Yeah, well, I've told you I'll never accept it.
Well, I expect you to, then.
Dad, there's someone in the house, the back. Let me hear ya.
Go knock on Frank Rogers' door, quick.
Hey! Whoa! Oh, Mick, you're gonna kill him. What are you doing here? What's going on?
I can explain.
Right then, should we go clubbing it? Yeah, we may as well. Although it looks like a real nightclub, it doesn't really come alive until we fill it up with extras. What are you dancing for? Because this is how we do all the dancing scenes without any music. All right. Yeah, but the real finishing touch happens when we put the soundtrack on. Make the place sound really full. How long are we going to keep talking like this for? No need to shout. Who's going to buy us a drink then? Celebrating?
Celebrating what?
Guess you passed the driving test today. Something your big brother has never done.
This is my sister Jackie and mate Katie. This is my boss Sean.
Hiya.
All right.
Hiya. Come on then, we'll have a couple of bottles of this cheapo lager.
Your hands in the air! I'm waving like you just don't care! If the music's good and you like it, hear somebody say, oh yeah!
Right, that's your 3 glasses of water, love, okay? It's love.
How are you doing?
There's 2 girls been sick in the foyer. They can't be more than 14 and to booze. I'm out to Lucasade. And where the hell do these kids get their energy from?
The scene of many a wedding or near miss. Brings a tear to my eye. I always cry at weddings, me.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Bit of a hangover, sorry.
Oh, I knew you'd come.
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Owen George,
to witness that I, Owen George,
do take thee, Samantha Louise, to be my lawful wedded wife.
do take thee, Samantha Louise, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Having fulfilled all the necessary legal requirements, I now pronounce you man and wife. Many congratulations to you both. You may now kiss the bride.
Right, everyone ready to go in? Yes. All right.
Hang on. You can't start without the bride's father. And the best man. All right, you lot, for this last one, a great big smile.
No problem for the happiest man in the world.
Hey!
Everything all right? Get the registrar wants us all in straight away. They're on behind time.
Come on, love, they're waiting for us. Is there something wrong, Lynn?
Just saying thanks to the driver. Right, I just want a quick one of you two together before you go in.
Oh, we'll wait till later.
Right, oh, calm down. Just do as you told you.
And once again, things aren't all that they seem.
Because next to the register office, lo and behold, we find Maxie Farnham's posh new restaurant, The Grant.
Which also doubles up as our staff canteen.
Which just reminds me that it's lunchtime.
My goodness, she's tall, isn't she? I've never seen such a pair of legs.
David, do stop panting. It's
Right.
bad.
Now listen, I've got to explain. I've never opened a place before. I've closed a couple like in my time. I've never opened anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to declare Grant's open. Yay! Right, can you get inside, please? I'm starving. I'd love a drink. Come on, let's get in.
Let's go. Come on, then. Hang on, lad.
Still rolling?
Fella's a bit new with the gear there. Oh, pizza fella? Yep.
Okay. It's 10 minutes, yeah? Right, fine.
Had to happen. Right, mate. How you feeling? Not too well, obviously.
If you'd like to follow.
Keep running.
Well, looks like I'll have to pay our friend Mr. Corker a visit.
What are you going to do if he doesn't know where Barry is?
Again, please.
Well, looks like I'm going to have to pay our friend Mr. Corker a visit.
And what are you going to do if he doesn't know where Barry is?
Looks like I'm going to have to pay our friend Mr. Corker a visit.
And what are you... What are you going to do? What are you going to do if he doesn't know where Barry is? Let's go, listen.
Huh. Looks like I'm going to have to pay our friend Mr. Corker a visit.
And what are you going to do if he doesn't know where Barry is? See, you did it then.
Reset.
Come on!
Don't let anyone say that I don't pay me way. Could I have my pen back, please?
Music, please. Oh,
Show them what that here. Hey. This cost a bomb, this. Top-notch gear, OK?
yeah, well, we saw you coming then, didn't we?
Just get on with your cleaning, will you, right? While I get on with this. Come on.
Granny's going to kill you when he sees this lot. Oh, and by the way, that's upside down.
I can't believe she did it. What made her jump?
Now, Brookside was really the first long-running drama series to focus not only on where people lived, but where they worked, where they went to school, and in the case of Manor Park Police Station, where they got into trouble.
Yes, Sarah. I do remember this as the scene of a very embarrassing incident for poor old David Crosby, who was arrested and locked up in the police station for starting an affray, when all he was really doing was to try to stop one.
Sorry, you keep a law-abiding citizen in custody and you've got anarchy going on out in the streets. I shall be informing my MP about this humiliation. Don't you worry about that.
Oh. Morning. So no one here to meet me?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh.
But of course, as with a lot of the locations on Brookie, some are not all they seem.
Absolutely, Sarah. Real hospitals, prisons and police stations can be very difficult places to shoot in. So, Brookside have their own.
How are you feeling?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
I don't think you do.
Why'd you do it, eh?
What do you mean?
You know, jump.
I didn't. It was you. Why did you push me?
Sorry.
Always said you were no romantic.
Ah, well, you know. How do you feel?
Put it this way, I don't think I'll be swimming the channel.
All right.
Morning.
Jimmy Corkle.
Don McAteer, your new lodger.
Right, Mum.
Night, love. And all in the same building. Clever stuff, eh?
Fascinating, Sarah.
And then, when you finish there, you can leave the police station, go to the pub, and have a quick game of darts with Rosie's darts team.
These girls certainly know what they're doing.
You can say that again. You wiped the floor with me. 100 scored.
Come on, Mandy, you can do it. Oh, God, they're gonna laugh us out of this place. Lambs to the slaughter. 14 scored. Unlucky.
What's going on here, then?
The Writers' Monthly Storyline meeting. Unfortunately, out of bounds for humble actors like us, as it's extremely confidential. No one is allowed in.
What a shame. Could have found out what's in store for Bev and Dean. Now this is the most relaxing bit. If I could just stay in this chair all day getting my makeup done, it'd be the perfect job. Now, Lynn, what would you say is the secret of doing makeup for TV as opposed to making up models or makeup for theatre?
Well, I think if there's a secret, it's in that we play everything down. We try to make people look like they're not wearing makeup, even though they have got makeup on.
What would you say has been your greatest makeup challenge on Brookside?
I think the biggest challenge we've had is with Jimmy Corkhill. Because the storyline went over a period of 2 years, it was a gradual process from being just a regular scally white boy to a drug addict.
Yeah.
How's it feel, Jim?
Unreal.
Told you.
So this is what it's all about.
Yeah. Said keep away from me.
Look, I meant what I said about cost price. Just give us a name and I can sort it.
We started off just very subtly doing bags under his eyes, giving him a grey toned skin. Until at the end of the storyline, we got into doing scabs, sores, spots.
I can't tell you how sorry I am. I never meant any harm.
Now, I'm sure there's millions of women who want to know how you create the gorgeous look of Bev. What you do?
Well, we try to complement Bev's wardrobe.
Breathe in. That's it. Oh, I can't move. Anything vile, really.
Anything vile. We go for it, yeah.
Ron, I'm off out, so you're going to have to look after Josh.
Hang on a minute, love. Excuse me, madam, where's the rest of the outfit? Is that another dress? Where'd you get that from?
Town.
No, it doesn't look right.
Oh, I love this colour.
Don't mean that. It looks like it's painted on.
Oh, don't be so old-fashioned.
How do you set about creating someone like that?
Well, Bev's a dream, really, because you can just... I can look around for the most bizarre things that you can find.
Just think, some of these supermodels get 10 grand a day for doing this.
They're not real women, just bags of bone.
You probably see a Bev in every city, you know, in the country. There's somebody there who doesn't quite get it right, but thinks they look marvellous, you know, really trendy.
These the new ones?
Yep, I'm making a statement.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
I'm sure, really.
You've obviously got to have some preconceived ideas, or is it a development, or how do you operate?
It's probably a development, because I'd like talking to the producer, talking to yourself, you know, seeing what you have to think about it, my ideas, and it's just like putting them all together and trying to create something which is right, you know, for the character. With Bing, he's kind of like conservative, you know, quite a bit staid, like completely opposite to the way you dress, and so, you know, hopefully I get it right, and you know, and you feel like you're. You know, as soon as you put on your jacket or something, you...
Talking of jackets, now, there was one jacket that absolutely defined Bing. It was a check jacket, and I thought it was quite marvellous, and it just somehow... I got into that jacket and I just felt the character. Now, unfortunately, that seems to have disappeared. Why?
I remember the one you mean, because it's the first one that you had, and it was when... The very first one we put on, you go, yeah, that's Bing, because, you know, I agree with you.
That's right.
Well, what happened was we put it in front of the camera and it started, after a couple of weeks, it started to strobe for some unknown reason. So, but it's because of the little checks and it was like strobing on screen, so it didn't look, you know, it was like distracting.
Is it irredeemable?
I'll go up to Vision and see what they have to say about it, really.
Thank you.
And sort it out.
Right. What made you most proud?
I think the court stuff, getting that right.
All rise.
So we decided, when we wanted 5 nights a week for the Mandy and Beth court case, that it was impractical to go to a real court and take over that every day. So we thought we'd make our own. So we came to you and gave you a prop store and said, you've got a month, give us a court. So how did you start with something like that?
After I picked myself up off the floor and wondered where I was going to put the prop store, I went and sat in a real courtroom and thought, oh, well, here we go. Sat there, looked at it all. You can't draw in a court, it's illegal. You can't take photographs in a court, so it's a bit like being on the Generation Game and thinking cuddly toy, dishwasher. You have to remember everything and then write it all down when you get home. Obviously, the prop store, as it was, is a very small space for a courtroom, so we had to cheat a bit. I've got the same layout as you'd have in a courtroom, but everything is just that little bit smaller, which, of course, once we get on camera, it doesn't matter because everything always looks bigger.
Right. And how important was the model?
It was very helpful because 2 directors worked on the courtroom sequences. They weren't necessarily, at the beginning, familiar with the protocol of court, and it was very much easier to be able to explain that's where the jury goes, that's where the prosecution is, that's where defence are, and it gave them a chance to work out their shots.
Jane, that's why you're PA. Right, Chris, are you ready to show that to me?
Yeah, it is primarily, as you will hear, a tale of human tragedy, of utter despair.
That's on its way, sir.
Right, so...
And because it's all so small, we had to hide all the cameras, and we asked you to devise a way of hiding one final camera. Where did you put that?
Well, between the horse's legs.
Right.
On average, how much weed killer containing dinitrophenols would it take to kill a person?
1 gram of the substance.
Now, I heard there were 2 endings to the verdict. Is this true?
Absolutely, Sarah. And to prove it, here it is. Shown for the first time in its entirety. The alternative version, where Mandy and Beth fared very differently from what we saw on TV.
Foreman of the jury, will you please stand? To my first question, will you answer yes or no? Has the jury reached a verdict upon which at least 10 of you have agreed?
Yes.
To my second question, answer only guilty or not guilty. On the first count, that of murder, do you find the defendant Amanda Jordash guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
You find not guilty. You have also been asked to consider an alternative charge, that of manslaughter. Do you find the defendant Amanda Jordash guilty or not guilty of manslaughter?
Guilty.
You find the defendant guilty of manslaughter. And is that the verdict of you all or by a majority?
By a majority.
How many agreed, how many dissented?
11 of us agreed, 1 dissented.
You find the defendant guilty by a majority of 11 to 1.
We do.
On the second count, the charge of conspiracy to murder, do you find the defendant Amanda Jordash guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
You find not guilty. On the second count, the charge of conspiracy to murder, do you find the defendant Elizabeth Jordash guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
You find not guilty. Thank you. You may sit down.
Oh, thank God. You don't worry about me.
I think in this case we can proceed straight to sentencing. Do you have anything to say in mitigation, Mr. Anderson?
Yes, my lord.
Please, you can't send my mother to prison. She had to do it. It would have killed us.
Miss Jordash, please allow counsel to speak for your mother.
My lord, I would like to say in mitigation that Mrs. Jordache is of previous good character. She is in no way a danger to the public, and I think that a custodial sentence would be particularly inappropriate for her. She has 2 dependents, and she's expecting a 3rd child in October. I would also ask, my lord, to bear in mind the appalling catalogue of beatings, mental torture and rape to which Mrs. Jordache was subjected, and the agony she must have experienced when she realized that her husband had abused her 2 daughters. Does Mrs. Jordache deserve further punishment, or does she deserve, rather, the understanding and compassion of the court? Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Will the defendants please rise? Miss Jordache, you are acquitted. You are free to leave the court.
Go on.
Mrs. Jordache, manslaughter is a serious charge. You will never be able to forget that you have taken the life of a fellow human being. Nevertheless, I take counsel's points very seriously into consideration, and therefore I sentence you to 2 years imprisonment.
They'll appeal. Will the court come to order, please? You can't do that! You're all deaf or something. Did you hear what you went through? Be quiet, sir! You should be paying a compensation, not locking her up! You three want justice!
May I proceed, please? Amanda Jordache, I sentence you to 2 years imprisonment, suspended for 3 years. Do you understand what that means?
We won! We won!
Here, Master Cook. And after that, there's only one thing to say.
Cut!